Wednesday. Wacky Wednesday.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Unfiltered. The real deal. No pre-planning. No chingaderas. Straight up from the bill.
Wacky Wednesday.
B-Town's very own.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Here's your host, Bumper Gomez.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to another edition of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, live from an undisclosed location. And the reason it's an undisclosed location is because tomorrow we're all getting on flights and we're heading to Las Vegas, Nevada, man. So if you're a Tejano fan, the place to be tomorrow night, starting tomorrow night, is Las Vegas, Nevada. So make sure you guys, if you ain't got your flights, make sure you get your flights. You got 24 hours to get your flights. We'll see you tomorrow in Las Vegas, Nevada. But no, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. I'm here with another special guest. Off camera already. This is going to be an emotional interview. I can just tell you that right off the bat. So if you're a true Tejano fan, you know that here at Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, we really love to bring you the people that have been around for a long time, the people in between, and the people that are just getting started, and the people that have been doing it for a long time, we just didn't know. And the people that have been doing it in the background for a long time, and now they're coming forward and saying, hey, I got this. So that's what tonight's show is going to have a little bit of all that, man. So tonight, my special guest is Mr. JC. What's up, dog? Welcome to the show, man.
Nice to meet you. It's awesome to be here, man. Appreciate
that.
Man.
Hey, so is it? Do I gotta wear like that or no?
You gotta match me, man.
Eddie, what do you think? Se mira bueno, no.
Something like that.
Like that, dude. You look just like the poster, bro.
That's a good thing, right?
Man, who did that picture for you?
A friend of mine. No, well, yeah, she of course, did the whole production of everything for us. But a friend of mine, Julio, took that photo.
Man, and speaking of Lynn, bro, Lynn is your baby sister?
She's my baby sister, yeah.
Bro, pero está picosa, bro. She's
Chiquita pero picosa.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Rowdy.
Yeah.
But it's cool, man. She has done nothing but great things from the very first time I met her. Yeah. Just super awesome lady. Yeah. 2 weeks ago, as you guys don't know this, 2 weeks ago, I got to interview your older sister?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Right? His older sister, the beautiful and the lovely Miss Elsa Garcia. If you guys missed that, you can go back and check it out. But it was wonderful. We did it up in Houston, Texas. It was a good time. And so music, bro, runs through your veins, bro.
Oh, yeah. Starting with my mom.
And I was just about to say your mom. Yeah. And we have her beautiful picture right here in the back. We got that for you right there.
That's a long time. I think that was like in... I don't know, 1945, 1950. She took that picture.
1950,
it's
bro.
a long time.
I saw something the other day where it says like 2024 is closer to, it's further away from 1938 than it is from like 19 something or 2000 something. You think about like, God dang, because you used to go to school, you'd be like 2000 or 1920, like that was
a long time
hey,
ago,
bro,
right?
but
It's now it's our turn.
Now our turn. We're becoming those people,
in a
right?
different millennia. Right?
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure.
It's crazy, but we're here, man. We're
here. So JC, you're born and raised in H-Town?
Yeah, Houston, Texas. Yeah, on the southeast side of Houston. Yeah,
born the southeast side. So what when you say southeast, like what area? What? Because people like to pound their chest, like, hey, he's from where I'm from, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is I-45 South, and Woodridge area and Wayside Drive. That's where we all. Yeah, that's where we all. Magnolia. Magnolia is a neighborhood where we go.
I got a hotel one time there off of Bissonnet and Beechnut over there.
You got to be careful there, man. That's the wrong side of town, okay?
Bro, it's a true story.
Oh, yeah.
Our daughter got us an Airbnb, and she's like, I got this Airbnb. It was a great price. I'm like, cool.
No wonder.
We pulled in at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, we woke up in the morning, and it was like about 6:30. I went over to the McDonald's to pick something up and bring it back. I was walking back. It was like a townhome area, right? Yeah. And I was driving back in, bro. Yeah.
You see everything.
I saw everything.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming back home to go to sleep, bro.
Yeah, they're done for the night, right?
I'll tell you, it was a 6'6" African American
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Ripped.
Yeah.
And he was wearing like cut off blue jean, like made him like into capris or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, hey man, what's going on? And I was just like, hey man, what's up? Like I didn't, think.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, you're not from around here. I'm like, nah, bro. He goes, hey, be on your toes around here. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my story with
The west side of town.
Is that it? Is that the west side?
Yeah, yeah.
I just saw cheap, bro.
Southwest. Yeah.
I just saw cheap Airbnb is a good
that's
deal.
a tough area to be in. Hey, but the good thing is you're over here on this side. So
No, for sure. I mean, I should have known, bro. I mean, when we walked into the bedroom, the bed wasn't even on a frame. It was on the ground.
Oh, damn.
You need to get over the sea, JC.
Yeah.
Next to the bed, guess what was next to the bed on the wall?
I can only imagine what. I don't know.
A mirror away. So I was like, no, hell no, this place is. But
crazy.
that's my story with Houston. No,
Yeah.
I love Houston, man. It's too big, bro.
big
Houston's
place.
a big,
Yeah.
big city, man.
Yeah, it's the fourth largest city here. So
In the United States?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big place.
What would be bigger?
I don't know. I think Los Angeles, I think. Chicago, New York, maybe, I guess. Yeah.
New York?
Number one, maybe. Yeah.
Population-wise, I don't think land-wise.
Oh,
New
yeah.
York, yeah, New York is that
Everybody's
big.
stacked on top
Yeah,
of each
for
other,
sure.
right? Apartments.
So JC, growing up here in Houston, man, your mom, big influential person in Tejano music and
Oh, yeah.
Norteño music.
Oh, yeah.
Many people don't know, all the bands that she helped bring here to the area
Yeah.
and perform.
In her
People
club.
like Ramon Ayala, like
Oh, yeah.
just
Los
huge names.
Relámpagos, yeah, back then it was Alegres de Terán. These are the bands back then in the late 60s and early 70s that were really popular. And they weren't coming really here. They were coming here, but my mom managed to, a promoter from the Valley sold them to my mom, and then my mom would sell them, and they'd go up to Chicago or Florida, and that's what she started
But
doing.
she was the one making it happen.
She
though.
brought it here, yeah. She brought it here. Rincón Norteño is her club, and it's still open. It's in the Port of Houston. Out of all the clubs back then, that's the only one that's still standing. So that's pretty cool. All these big.
You guys go back quite often or no?
No, we have. We went there and saw Roberto Pulido. I don't know, like 5 years ago, I think, maybe 7 years ago, and it was weird to walk in there. But it was cool to see that my mom's place is still there. That's still
awesome.
Same name and everything. So it's pretty cool.
It's got to be a nostalgic feeling, bro. Right, to walk in there. And, it probably still smells the same.
We grew up there, and it was we saw masses of a lot of people would go to that place because that was the only place that had norteño music back then. And so norteño was really what she was bringing into the States, and she did a really good job.
Oh, I mean, I was talking to Lynn one day, and she was telling me all the bands, and I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Just like stop to think about. That's historic.
Rigo Tovar was there.
Rigo
too.
Tovar, right?
Yeah.
I think he had one of the largest concerts ever.
Yeah.
Ever in the
I think
world.
it was in Mexico City. That
In
concert.
the world.
Yeah.
That's what people
Yeah.
Rigo
Bigger
To-
than Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
bigger than George Strait's too, homie.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's where
right. I
everybody
just
know,
saw
right?
that. Yeah.
A month ago or so, they had George Strait there at Kyle Field in Texas, where
Yeah.
Texas A&M plays, and
That's right.
he maxed that place out. The king of country, man.
It looked awesome.
JC, and so growing up, bro, your mom doing those things and stuff like that. How old were you when you started? Maybe like what they would say, like being musically inclined. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess it was about maybe like 6 or 7 years old, because my mom was recording, and we go into the studio, and we'd sit. Yeah. We would sit there and watch her sing. It was a recording,
Yeah.
and that's where I really started to feel it, Yeah. It was,
And how and you and
she
what's your youngest memory of that? Like how
Oh, I don't know. It was in Falcon Records was in the Valley, and that's where we did that. That's where she recorded, and that's where we were. My sister Lynn was there too, I think, and yeah,
that's awesome, man.
good memories.
Good memories, right? I mean, seeing your mom there, and she's probably say, "Hey, siéntense, don't move." And
No diga nada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I don't come from a musical family. I mean, I can play the triangle. I'm an awesome triangle player. Sometimes the cowbell.
Hey, I play cabasa too. I'm good at that.
Yeah?
Yeah. For Elsa, that's what I've been doing for years.
What is it called?
Cabasa. Yeah, I think it's around here somewhere. I don't
What
know.
is that? The little.
Yeah, it's the one that you turn like that. Yeah. A
And
cabasa.
but is it a jingle sound or is it a sound?
It's like that. Yeah. think somebody's bringing it, right?
Eddie,
that'd
you
be
don't know
awesome.
who he's talking to, Eddie. He doesn't know who he's talking to.
Oh, you know the
other day we had, it's been a while, we had La Calma. Here, you can have it to me.
La Calma. Yeah, that's it.
We had La Calma on, and so we didn't have this.
Yeah.
Right? But guess who played? What is it called?
Cabasa.
The Cabasa? I played it, bro.
Órale.
But no, I played it like this.
Oh, okay.
And Eddie, the producer, played the cajon. We have a cajon in our studio at the house.
Yeah.
And so he was playing that, and then he started with accordion. But what happened to the Cabasa player? Se acabó el gas. I couldn't breathe. I did.
Oh, yeah. If you did it,
and like after about 6 of them, I say, hey, man, hold on, I got to take a break. I couldn't keep going.
Hey, you know what? Even playing this after a while, because we just started, rehearsing with Elsa for the show in Monterrey, right? Mm-hmm. And so our rehearsals were like, we were all the time rehearsing. Then I started to get blisters, and I'm like, what the hell? I hadn't touched this thing in such a long time. You know, it's only like for cumbia.
So that's what I was trying to do, dog. That's cool, man.
Try it out. That's pretty cool.
This looks like some bracelets from.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's not good.
It took me a little while, but
no, man. So being young age, music's in your blood. Mm-hmm. Growing up in Houston.
Yeah.
But what style of music did you gravitate to, say, around the 10 to 14-year-old JC? If you
80s
could go
music
back.
was really my thing, man. I grew up, late 70s, early 80s, and that's really R&B was really awesome.
So you didn't like The Cure, Depeche Mode?
Oh yeah, I did all of that. Yeah, that was our stuff in high school, in junior high school. Yeah, I really love that kind of stuff. But R&B also was something that I really liked listening to.
What was the name of that big Puerto Rican family? They were all brothers and sisters. They were in R&B.
The Jets? Was it?
Is that what
They
it's
were
called?
Puerto Rican? I didn't know that.
The Jets, yeah.
Okay,
They were Boricuas.
I thought they were Hawaiian, though, or something like that. I thought, I don't know. Maybe not. Hey, they're from the islands.
That's it, dude.
They're from some island.
Aquí está el Google right here. Anyway, but so you grew up like gravitating to that. But Tejano music, where was that? Where was that in JC's?
That was later, and really Elsa is the one that really brought us into the Tejano industry. She's the one that started, recording it, really playing at quinceañeras and like that we all do, and weddings and stuff like that. And then she decided to record, and then she recorded and brought me and pulled me into the studio. And then
how old were you, JC, when she first pulled you into?
I was already 17. Yeah, I was 17 years old.
High school, little senior, junior, prime time.
Yeah, I was 17 years old, and then we graduated. I got a job. She says, "We're good," and then Ya Te Vi came out, and then we decided. She called me and she says, "Hey, we're gonna go on a tour, and so you want to quit your job?" I'm quitting my job. She says she was a radio.
She's a radio DJ.
She had
Yeah,
a talk show. It was a really
popular,
doing really good.
Yeah.
And she decided to quit that to go work this Ya Te Vi song, and then the rest is history. That's where we grew to love Tejano. Tejano is so unique. It's such a different sound, and it's so pure to Texas because that's where it comes from. And
I think a lot of people forget that. We really pride the show on being a predominantly 99.9% Tejano show.
Yeah.
And I'm a proud Tejano. I'm very proud of our cultura, where we come from, what we stand for. And I like to tell people, kind of forget, like, really, not too many people in the United States of other cultures can say we have our own food. We have our own way of life.
Oh, yeah.
We have our own way of our own
culture,
music.
yeah.
It's a culture thing.
Yeah, it is.
Right? Like, it's ours. Nobody else can claim it. It didn't.
No.
We made it. It's ours, and we should be proudful of it. I mean, we should be very excited about it. Right, man.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we've been trying to get some of the younger generation to feel that, and to feel the nostalgia that probably me and you felt.
Yeah.
Growing up and being proud of who we are and what we stand for. So when you were 17. Say, man, what was your job? What were you doing, bro? The job that you had to quit?
Yeah, I got a job at IBM, computers. It was a beginner position, and I worked there for maybe a year. Until that's when Elsa called me, and then I was it. I even went to junior college for a couple of
JC,
years.
if you would have stayed with IBM, you'd been like those Apple people, bro. You'd have been living.
Yeah, right? I wouldn't be here right now.
You
Right?
wouldn't be here right now,
I'd rather
bro.
be here, though. This is where I want to be.
Yeah, this is where your heart has you.
It's music,
Yeah,
we can do computer stuff all day long, but it's not something that you really love. But music it's what brings us, unity. Everybody loves it,
Yeah.
I don't know many families that don't listen to music, but I know that they're out there. But most people really jam all the time. They really enjoy.
Your brother-in-law, man, I talked to him a couple of weeks back, and I was telling him, like,
Victor,
hey,
or Jesse.
Jesse, and I told Jesse, I said, hey, Jesse, he's like, hey, Bumper, you like Rolling Stones? Like,
Yeah.
I won't tell you what he said about the Rolling Stones because I don't want to get him in trouble, right? But
I think I know.
But he's like, what other music do you listen to? And I looked straight at him and said, Tejano. He's like, what?
That's
like,
it?
That's it?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
it.
yeah, that's it. But it's kind of a mentira a little bit.
Yeah.
Because honestly, on Sundays, I try to veer all away from Tejano. So I spend probably half my life, a good portion of my life, in Califas, in California, in Southern California. Yeah. So over there's no Tejano music, right? It's thing, regional Mexican, and then there's banda. And banda, right? That kind of stuff. Yeah. But for the Chicanos, they don't really have their own music the way we do here in Texas. Yeah. But the Chicanos over there love one thing, and that's oldies.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They love the lowrider oldies. Art LeBeau every Sunday.
Oh yeah.
We would jam, and we lived in Orange County. So that's my other. Yes. So on Sundays, the kids know no Tejano. I jam oldies. If I'm on a barbecue or whatever the case would be, I'm gonna jam oldies. And sometimes when I drive, that's kind of
like the old days. Yeah,
you know what I mean. It just kind of takes me away, and
nostalgia.
It's just the nostalgia back a little bit. But other than that, Tejano music's where it's at. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Tejano music's where it's at. It's where it needs to be.
It's always going to be.
You need to be checking it out wherever you watch your Tejano music. You watch it. You can listen to it. All the radio apps, all the radio stations. And speaking of radio stations, JC, there's a rumor that I don't know. You're from Houston. There's a rumor on the here I go again, Eddie. The Tejano TMZ Underground.
What happened?
That Houston on 104.5, I even got the numbers down. Yeah. 104.5 wants to bring back FM Tejano.
Yeah.
But they're short on sponsorships.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe we can get with Music World Latin. I don't know.
Or something.
Something.
Yeah.
But
Elsa Garcia, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. So, but I think it'd be, dude, think about it. You just said it earlier, JC. The fourth largest city in the world that probably has the fourth amount of Chicanos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we don't have an FM Tejano station.
We need somebody like another station like Cacucuca. They're the ones who really
106.5, man.
106.5. Yeah, that was a station I remember we all needed it, and that was one of the stations that really helped us get to where we got with Elsa, and Selena and Emilio and all these people. We needed those platforms. There was nothing else. Nobody had cell phones. Everybody was listening to the radio for the next big hit, or who was going to release the next song, and so that's how we did it. And
Tejano's big in Houston, man. I've done a lot of shows. Un saludo to our good friend Jim Luna, Quarter Moon Productions.
Oh yeah.
I've done a lot of shows in Angleton. We did one not too long ago with the Emilio sons and Stephanie in Angleton. Yeah. I did a La Mafia one they just did in Pearland. Yeah. Right. I did. There was another one we did, I think, in Pearland too, a while back. And the people show up, dude. Like Tejano is booming. You know what I mean? So I think 104.5. I think hopefully it happens, bro. Because I think Houston does need an FM station.
Yes.
But I will tell you this, JC, and this goes to, I don't know if you're doing this already, but I do like to tell artists, this right here is a powerful tool.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it can consume you, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My wife would say this consumes me, right? But Houston, Texas has some bad ass Tejano DJs in the city of Houston.
Oh, yeah.
You go on TikTok on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday night, dude. I will probably tell you 70 to 80% of the DJs jamming, they're from H-Town.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So
we had some good DJs, man.
Yeah, and they got thousands of people watching. We're not talking 20 viewers, 50. We're talking like, 250 to 1,000 people watching each one of these things. Yeah. So what does that tell you? People are listening and watching.
And
so
they love it. Yeah.
Un saludos to the 1000s, to DJ Sip. I mean, those are just the two off the top of my head.
A big hello to all of them.
Yeah, and they love spinning new music, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't have.
We need them. There's no other, other way to do it.
And the sad part about FM radio, right, is the stations that we do have. Sometimes they're not very open. They don't have open arms anymore to the new stuff, right? They want stuff that's existing that people are going to remember and listen to.
When you hear radio right now, you hear a lot of the '90s stuff. That's really what is still dominating.
But flip it and go to social media.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's different. Yeah.
They're playing everything.
Yeah.
And you know what's great about social media, JC, is that they're going to tell you, hey, this is the brand new single by JC. And if they don't, with the people chatting, they're playing your single. Oh, yeah. Boom. Somebody asks it. Somebody's on there. There's always a Tejano encyclopedia in all those chat rooms, right? There's somebody, that's JC. Check it out.
Yes. They're checking it out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so they direct them to, dude, I like that song. I'm going to go look for it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What I tell the artists is, like, if you're not doing this already, I know you already have a single out.
Yeah.
Here, maybe I can get you to do it on the show later. We'll see if I can get.
I'll do it. Whatever. Let's do it.
Well, no.
Let's do it.
We want to do of course we'll do a single you got out now, but people don't know he's got a little. Can I let the cat out of the bag a little bit?
I think you can do that.
We can do it.
I think we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a cumbia coming out.
Oh yeah.
Right, and the single's already being spun on the radio right now, but the cumbia's coming out here. What, in the next couple of days or so?
I think it's going to be a couple more weeks before
couple
the
of more
single
weeks
comes out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, when you guys play,
it's going to be after Vegas, after we do the show.
Okay, so you guys play Vegas Saturday night.
That's right.
This Saturday, you guys going to be in Vegas this Saturday.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
We're so excited, man.
I got to help them out, Lynn. You got it. You guys get it.
The 13th.
But no, so you guys are going to be in Vegas this Saturday.
Yes.
Dude, I'm going to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have JC sing his new single here in a few minutes. But I just want to tell you something. Wherever you're at right now, I'm giving you a chance. I'm giving you a little break right here. Get up, go get yourself the best tequila you have in your house, whiskey, whatever your cup of tea is, apple juice. Look at water. There you go, water. If that's your thing, a cold beer, and come back and get comfortable, because you're not gonna want to miss this. I heard this gentleman sing as me and Eddie were here prepping for the show, and people do this every week. We do little sound checks and stuff, and I get used to it. I call it, I get immune to it, right?
Yeah.
Being around music and listening and whatever.
Yeah.
But I literally stopped what I was doing and turned around, because my heart, I was just like, a la madre, dude. It sounded amazing.
You're blowing it up too
much. No.
People are going to be like, whatever.
Neta, go get your shit. Go get your shit right now. Go get your drinks. Get it ready to go. You guys give us some thumbs up and let us know when you're back sitting down, ready to rock and roll. What's
man,
great?
You're making me nervous.
No,
man.
JC, don't get nervous. Yeah. I'm gonna make you even more nervous, because I just got some stats back from YouTube.
Yeah.
Facebook doesn't give us these stats, but YouTube said, how many people do you think watch your show on a TV versus a cell phone?
Yeah. Well.
And guess what?
Not many, right?
75% of the people who watch Bumpers Wacky Wednesday on YouTube watch it from the app on a television.
Oh,
so just to make you a little more nervous,
nice.
We're going to be in somebody's living room all over America and Mexico, and big screen, right?
Look, they just have to put a cover on it and just hear the voice
and just listen to the music. JC, and going back to the music, man. Being a young teenager and stuff, your friends. How did they see you when your sister did Ya Te Vi, and and you started, you were in the band, and
Yeah.
and you quit IBM. Did you have any friends saying like, JC, what the hell are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I did, and even even still now, some of the people that I was with in high school, they still reach out to me and they go like, man, that's so awesome that Elsa's coming back and she's gonna do stuff. Are you gonna sing with her? And I'm like, yeah. And so it was some without social media and unless you went to the dances and you would see, oh damn, I go to school with that guy, right? Like they're not gonna know, they wouldn't know. And a lot of people didn't know Elsa was my sister, and so. But little by little now with all the social media, like you said, on your phone, people are really recognizing, people and friends and, people catch up with.
And for Elsa, you sing right next to her, right? I mean,
I'm her backup singer.
You're a backup vocalist,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. That's been doing that forever, and a casa player. On the cumbias.
Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah, what?
The C stands for Cabasa.
The C stands for cabasa. Oh, for me, JC.
JC.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
There you go, man. There you go. So we're starting to get some thumbs up. People are getting their seats warmed up. JC, your voice. Again, I'm just gonna make you a little more nervous before we play the song,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
It's phenomenal, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
La neta.
Okay.
Like, people don't know what's coming.
Thank you.
You guys need to look up JC. Download the single's already out. It's already on.
Lo que te prometí
Lo que
is
te prometí is already out. It's already on iTunes. You can download it right now. The cumbia's coming out in the next. I don't know. I'll see Lynn here in the next couple
We'll
of
talk to
days.
her
Yeah,
and
we'll
see
talk
what
to
she
her. I'll
says,
see her Saturday.
Yeah.
Maybe she hits big on the slots, or I don't
Yeah.
know, and she'll let the song out,
Yeah,
right?
quicker. Yeah.
But bro, I also saw you working hard, dude. I was watching the build up to you guys going to Nortex with your sister, and Jesse had you guys working, boy.
It's weird because it felt like when Elsa finally said yes to doing that one show, right? We were all excited because we had been waiting for 25 years for her to say yes, right? And it really, we had no idea how many people it was going to take to get her on stage. Starting from wardrobe and then rehearsals, and the band, we had to get them back together again and see if they wanted to join us. So we have most of the band that toured with us, like Isaac over here, and he was with us for a long time. And to put it all together, it took a lot of work. It took a lot of organization on Lynn's side because she managed the whole, from the contract to the show day, and that was a lot of work. And then Jesse, of course, her husband, Elsa's drummer, that has been our drummer for so many years. He worked really hard on making sure that he's the lead of the band, the drummer, and he really, Mike Garcia is the other guy. He played with us years ago. He played with Roberto Pulido, and everybody knows him in the industry.
I've hung out with Mike plenty of times. That dude, my ribs hurt. I can't be around him for 30 minutes, and your ribs
That's right.
Your ribs are hurt. He's always making you laugh.
He's an incredible musician, just like everybody. Jesse, incredible drums. Isaac on keyboard. Everybody that really helped us out to put that show on stage. Really was it was very impressive.
Hey, and Isaac, we got Isaac here on keys, man. Isaac, what's up, bro? you don't have hey Isaac. So we don't have a mic for you, but I mean you can speak. Yeah, you can speak loud. but let me ask you, when you got the phone call, was it one of those you had to go in the garage, pull it, blow the dust off the keyboards, or you've been at it?
40 on the fingers.
Everything.
Put a little oil in there. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Everybody was excited. We couldn't believe it that she said yes.
And then to see, I texted Lynn the day of, right before you guys are gonna go up. I said, man, it was amazing to see the love the Tejano industry had for your sister. Immediately when it came out that she was coming back and she was coming to Nortex, like the videos that came out, like, dude, Elsa's back. And you know what, man? I'm in this all the time. I've been doing this for over 4 years. I'm knee deep in the industry, looking out what's going on.
Everybody knows you.
Yeah, and so I love the breath of fresh air that she gave us, that she was coming back.
Yeah.
Whether it would have just been for that one show, you know,
Right.
you know, I talked to her last. You guys got to go back and watch the show.
Yeah.
Right. But it was awesome to see the love that the industry had, and not just the musicians, bro, but the fans.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
On social media, everybody's like, yes, she's, you know what I mean? Because so many ladies could relate to Elsa Garcia,
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, how was that for you, bro? How was the Nortex for JC, man?
Yeah, Nortex was awesome. It was so many people. You know, you look back at the pictures, because when you're getting there, when you're about to go on stage, when you're on stage, when you're there, but you're really focusing on what you have to do, you know, and you know, it was incredible to feel how, you know, the crowd really received her and how she looked. She looked beautiful. She is 70 years old. I don't know if she told you on the show. Did she tell you? She's 70.
Well, I never ask a lady her age.
I just told you.
But dude,
She's she did a great job, man, for her age and how she's beautiful. My sister, I know she's my sister, but you know, it took a team to get her up there, man. It really, really did. A lot of people worked really hard.
I saw the van. Estaba lleno.
Yeah, yeah.
Estaba lleno.
Yeah. It was
and who was hurting all the cats? Lynn?
Oh yeah, she's always the one, all the time.
With the whip?
She's getting she's getting mad at everybody, right? Yeah,
that's awesome.
No,
man.
it was. She did a great job. It's incredible. I would see her working really late in her office. You know, after rehearsals here, and she'd go up and work, and she was up till 2 a.m, still trying to get things ready for the next day. It took a lot of effort.
And that's what people don't know. For what'd you guys play for? 45 minutes, an hour?
55
minutes?
Yeah.
So for 55 minutes, how much work it takes,
Yes,
right, to go in front of that many people. So let's take Elsa out.
Yeah.
Let's take
The Badass Band out too.
the band out.
Yeah.
And let's go to JC before you're walking on stage in front of thousands of people.
Yeah.
And in the arena, right? It was in the arena?
Yes, it was.
Arena Monterrey?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Arena Monterrey?
yeah.
And tell us, how was that, bro? For you as a brother, so you were 17, you've been jamming with Elsa.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And here you are coming back 25 years later. Again, let's take Elsa out of the picture, take the band. I want to know what JC felt before walking out on that stage, man.
Really just excitement, emotion, and ready to really let people hear this, you know. And then they were all, as soon as they announced her name, the people walked up to the catwalk where she was going to be standing. And and it was, you know, the press in the back was incredible. It was awesome to see my sister go through that. It really was. And we all helped her put it together. She needed, you know, our backing to be able to do something like that.
So did JC, did you shed any tears before you walked on stage?
No, we were ready, man. We were just like,
Really?
yo, we're
Lynn
ready
really
to-
had y'all locked on, dude.
Yeah, man.
You didn't shed not
She was-
one
she
tear.
got
Bro,
that
I would have been, I don't know, wherever little hallway before you walked out, I would have been crying like, dude, 25 years, here we
Yeah,
are.
25 years.
Let's do this.
Then after it's over, you're like, man, that was so fast. I can't. We waited. It was 10 or almost 11 months, I think. Isaac, I don't know if you remember where she said yes, and then the contracting, you know, back and forth bidding with Lynn and Nortex and us now beginning to get together and putting it together. It you know, we worked for 10 months at least to get the show together, rehearsals and you know, photo shoots for Elsa and a wardrobe and all that stuff. And then we finally get there, and we do the set, and it was so incredibly fast. It was over before I knew it. It was like incredible. But
First note, last note.
Yeah, man. It's like from the first second to the end, it felt like minutes. You know, but we're gonna hopefully relive that again. We're going. You know, Vegas is next.
Saturday, man.
Yep, it's next, and I hope people really enjoy just the fact that you know, that we're there to provide this you know, music that also recorded years ago. You know, over 25 years. And hopefully the fans really are looking forward to that show.
So I'm gonna put you on the spot again, JC.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
because again, TMZ Underground,
Yeah.
Tejano Underground,
Yeah.
Vegas. You know, Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. We're gonna be the podcast that's bringing it's bringing Vegas to everybody that can't make it. Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna be at the pool party, at all the Grand Valley. We're gonna be all over the place. We have our own little satellite stage. Me and Eddie are busy. Thursday to Sunday night, we're busy. There's a thing. Have you been to Vegas before? To the Tejano? To the
I've been there,
convention?
but not to the convention. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right.
It was different.
So let me break this down for you. The Grand Vilas are beautiful and they're awesome and amazing, right? you can't take them away from. I mean, Elsa's gonna blow it out the park. Like I already know this. You know what I mean?
So.
People are coming from all over the United States to be there and see. 25 years, they're there to see it, right?
Yeah.
But after the Grand Baile, that's the nostalgia part.
Yeah.
The party part starts right when the Grand Baile ends.
Yeah.
Everybody walks out of that big ballroom and they enter the what's the word? Eddie, the foyer? ¿Cómo se dice?
The foyer.
Hey, there you go, right? You're good Houston education. You know, I'm from Beeville. It's an education type what I write. Yeah. But they enter this, right? And so there's a little bar there. There's a little small stage. And I mean small stage, like a small stage, right? Yeah. But dude, that's where the freaking party is at, right? So the músicos get together. I think this year is Mario O. He's the one who usually puts together. You know Mario O? I think Mario Ortiz. Yeah. So Mario Ortiz, he puts it together, and so like, there's not a sign up sheet. Yeah. But it's kind of like
they just go up there and do it.
Like he's here and he looks. He's like, all right, Isaac, you want to play the keys? Come on, dog, you got it. And he'll step on and Isaac get on the keys and start jamming.
Like a cool jam session.
Like a jam session.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
That's the fun part.
People so the people eat it up, dude. So you got J.R. Gomez. That guy's a crazy accordion player, crazy vocalist. He's a chameleon. Yes. He can sing high, low, in between. He's great.
He's super talented.
I want to see you there.
Yeah.
Because look, dude, I'm telling you. Right now, when people hear you,
pull me, man.
I'm going to pull you. and if I don't, I'll find Lynn. Like, Lynn, I need JC. I need him over here right now. I'll talk to Mario, and I'll make sure that you at least get what is your favorite? What's your favorite Tejano song that's not an Elsa Garcia song and not one of yours? Like,
man, I don't have a favorite. I love David Lee. Poquito a Poco is really, really good song.
Yeah.
Hasta Cuando. Yeah, David Lee is one of my favorites. Yeah.
The Godfather of Tejano music.
Yeah.
David Lee's awesome,
right?
Yeah, no, for sure. So, Lynn, if you're watching this Saturday, I need JC near me. We're gonna make it happen. I really want Mario to get you on the stage and let you sing at least one song. Why?
Okay.
Because people are gonna see that, and they're gonna be. Maybe they don't know about your single.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, who?
That's right. It's time to plug, right?
¿Quién es este vato?
Yeah.
Right? Hey, I'm JC. Guys, check out my single, whatever. Boom. And you sing a David Lee Garza song and walk off. You're gonna be in the back of people's head.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So make sure you find your way to the jam session.
I'll definitely try my best to be there.
Oh no, I'll
grab for you first.
I'll promise you we will be there, and I will snatch you up, and you'll be jamming a song. That's and speaking of jamming a song, Isaac, did you put enough oil in your fingers? You ready to rock and roll?
WD-40.
Yeah, Eddie, we got a camera for Isaac. We're good to go.
He's on.
All right, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah.
And the name of the single?
Lo que te prometí.
Lo que te prometí.
Featuring David Lee Garza, on accordion.
Por eso dijo David Lee Garza.
Yeah, David, graced us with his accordion playing 3 of the songs on the album, so we're really excited about that. Yeah.
He's a very awesome dude.
And he's so shy, like he doesn't really talk. Like,
okay, so
you gotta drag words out of his
mouth. No. He is. I can see where you say that.
Yeah.
But I've been around him a little bit.
He's cool, man.
We're this at a place, and again, another Mike Garcia. My ribs hurt because he makes me laugh, right? The stuff that he says. So, but once he gets to know you, he kind of, you know what I mean. He comes out of his shell.
He was in Monterrey because he played with us.
Yeah, he played with you guys for Nortex.
For Nortex, and I didn't even get a chance to say hi. There was so many people back there. It was, but I'll hopefully say I know.
Really,
I know.
On your single.
In fact, I haven't even talked to him since the single came out. I hope
I'll
David.
call his ass right now.
David, call him. If he's watching, hopefully, he liked the mix and how we did the accordion for him and stuff like that. So yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, right now, Mr.
It's
JC.
Time. Oh damn, I can't breathe. Okay.
You want some of this?
No.
Okay, you're good. All right, good to go.
I'm good. So this is a single, Lo que te prometí. This is a Tejano song featuring David Lee Garza Musicales. But we're going to do, Isaac and I, a little bit of keyboard, so hopefully it sounds okay. So, yeah. Let's see if I remember it. Yo sé que me amabas, pero no realicé. Y ahora despierto y empiezo a ver dónde estarás. Quisiera saber momentos felices que siempre soñé. ¿Dónde te fuiste? Quisiera saber. Y es que sigo extrañando tu amor, pidiendo perdón, que vuelvas junto a mí, porque sé que un día regresarás y que encontrarás lo que te prometí. There you go. Lo que te prometí. Hopefully you guys liked it.
Wow. Hey, dude, I almost finished my glass,
Yeah.
bro.
It was that long, man?
Hombre. Dude.
It sounded okay. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Okay. You're not giving yourself justice with okay. That song was
Thank you, man.
freaking amazing, brother.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
thank you so much. Isaac,
dude.
thank you so much for. I know we didn't really rehearse it, but we did it. We did it. It was good,
Dude.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
When the hairs on your arms stand up,
Se te enchinó la piel.
yeah, that's when it's good. 'Cause,
That's
you
a
know,
good
doing this for 4 years sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've heard the best.
You know, and sometimes, to be honest with you, sometimes you hear somebody on the radio
Yeah.
or you hear, on Apple Music, whatever,
Yeah.
and then you hear them in person. It's kind of like, it's not really not the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's different.
But
It
dude,
is.
there is some people out there that the way they sound. Look, a lot of people that wouldn't do what I just made you do right now. They just won't. There's artists out there, and not mentioning names, throwing people under the bus. There's artists out there right now
Yeah.
that will not sing off the cup like that. They won't. They
It's
just
hard. The pressure here. You know.
no.
Yeah.
But dude,
Yeah.
think
But it's
about
fun.
it, JC. Think about it. You just killed it right now.
Thank you, man.
If you killed it,
Appreciate
then if I'm gonna go buy your music or see you live, I already know you got this.
Thank you, man.
You
Appreciate
know what I
that.
mean?
Thank you.
You got this, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And not only that, bro. Think. Look back. I want you to look back.
Mom. Yeah, that's all her.
You're carrying a lot on your back, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's loving it. She got to hear it, Yeah, so she's good. Yeah.
You carry everybody's love of music within yourself. Your sister.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your
my
baby
family.
sister.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's awesome, bro. I'm sure, it's because I talked to Lynn more. Like, I'm sure she's proud to see her older brother just like,
I
oh,
hope
okay,
so.
this is cool. You know what I mean? But I'm excited for the Tejano world to bring you in and
Me too,
and
man.
run with it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
me too.
The cumbia, I can't wait to hear this cumbia. You know what I'm saying? But Saturday night, bro,
We're gonna jam.
we're gonna jam.
Yeah, we're gonna
Mario,
jam.
if you're watching this, you got 2 days to work out your kinks, or
Yeah.
I don't know if he has a list or who he's gonna. Hey, but sometimes it gets rowdy, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
They get crazy, huh?
Well, no, it's like I want to play guitar, and the dude doesn't want to get up the guitar, right? Then you
Yeah.
go up there, and they'll stand there and be like, "Hey, bro, I want to get on guitar," and
Yeah.
they'll kind of give them the look like, "Nah, I'm doing one more." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's one of those
I
things.
don't want to get off.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't want to get. I think like 2 or 3 years ago, Bonnie Mauricio, you know who Bonnie Mauricio? He plays conjunto from Corpus,
yes,
old
I
school
do.
cat.
Corpus
yeah,
Christi.
he,
Yeah, that's
he went
right.
on there, and the people were digging it, and Mario was running the stage, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, just one song," and he kept playing and playing and
Y
playing. He's
nunca
like,
lo
"Hey,
bajaron.
bro, well, no, they got into it right there in front of everybody.
really?
Straight, sound right
You're
there.
like, I'm
but
staying right
but
here,
it was a
man.
good time, man. It was a good time.
That's
well,
awesome.
we couldn't do the show without a lot of help from a lot of our people who support Tejano music and support Bumpers Wacky Wednesday.
Yep, that's
So, without further ado, these are the people who help take care of Bumpers Wacky Wednesday.
Hey guys, it's Leo Correa with Grupo La Calma and Internet and Marketing Manager here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine Center in Odessa, Texas. Our General Manager, Mr. Anthony Patterson, a huge fan of Tejano music. So we are proud to announce that we are proud sponsors of the Bumpers Wacky Wednesday every Wednesday, guys. If you know anyone, family member, friends that is in the market right now, make sure you come by and visit us here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine Center in Odessa, Texas. You can visit us online, www.ronhoover.com. If you're in the market for a fifth wheel, we have both C classes, A classes. We have travel trailers, everything that you need to make memories with your family. Come by over here. We're located at 1529 East 2nd Street. 1529 East 2nd Street here in Odessa, Texas, or give me a call. Our cell phone number is 210-906-3796. We're here for you guys, and come by and see why everyone's talking about Ron Hoover of Odessa, Texas, your West Texas. Yes, guys. Vámonos.
Are you a disabled veteran unsure if you're receiving all the benefits you deserve? Contact Just for Veterans. Coach Oscar Ornelas at 95138844072. With a deep passion for serving veterans from all branches, he specializes in VA ratings to ensure you receive what you've earned for serving our nation. At Just for Veterans, getting your disability claim processed is now straightforward, thanks to our veteran design system. Don't delay. Book your consultation today with Oscar Ornelas at 95138844072. Remember to mention you've seen this ad on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. Just for veterans. If you don't win your claim, you don't owe us anything. Your benefits matter, and we're here to help.
Looking to purchase your dream home or what to sell your existing home? Call our friend Ricky Ray, the realtor, at 956-424-5724. He will help you get approved. No credit, low credit, no problem. So give him a call today at 956-424-5724.
Injured in a car accident? Don't wait. Contact the Cantu Law Firm now at 210-547-0505. We're here 24/7, specializing exclusively in personal injury cases. Let us fight for your justice with compassion, dedication, and strength. Call for your free consultation today at 210-547-0505. We don't take your injuries lightly. We fight for your justice as we would for our own. Here, your family. Call us today and tell them Bumper sent you.
Even in commercial breaks, Lynn takes over, dog. All right, man. So thanks everybody who supports Tejano music, all our supporters, all our people who help Bumpers Wacky Wednesday keep bringing you guys this wonderful content week in and week out. We're here live again with my good friend JC.
JC.
See what happens, bro, when you get an audience? I don't know, dude.
They're not having a good time.
I'm over here
It's
behind.
because they're having a good time. That's what it is.
So JC, I asked you about Nortex, man, and how you felt. How JC felt, not the band, not Elsa, but how you felt, man. But it took a lot of people to get you guys there, no?
It did. Starting, once even before Elsa said yes, they, the people of Nortex who are Mario Luna and Patti. She's an incredible, supporter of our music, our genre. They're from Monterrey. And then her son also is a really big fan of this style of music. And they were negotiating with Lynn back and forth before, Elsa had said yes, and they're saying, queremos a Elsa, es la que nos falta, like that. They've had all the other Tejano bands out there. So we had a conversation with Elsa, and they're really offering her good, a reason for her to go up. And she finally said yes. And so, we couldn't have done it without Lynn and all of her, fighting back and forth, not really fighting, but, negotiating back and forth with Mario and Patti and, making sure that the contract had to be right. Elsa wanted to go up there and make sure she was going to do a good job, instead of just kind of winging it. She didn't want
Right.
to do that.
She wanted to do it right.
Yes, and that's why we rehearse so many months so that we can bring her fans, excitement. And if you see social media, it's all over social media. Everybody has really good comments of her and how she looked and how she did and so on and so forth. But the people that organize this massive production in Monterrey is people that we have to give thanks to, because otherwise the people in Monterrey would not be listening to our music, and people in Mexico really love Tejano music. It's incredible
to hear the crowd sing
Yes.
all her songs.
Yes.
As somebody being on stage,
People
that has to
crying.
be
Yes.
an awesome feeling, bro, to hear the
Yes,
crowd sing your songs like
yes.
that.
Elsa, after the stage, I don't know, we really haven't talked about this, but she talked to me about it, and she said that a few times she stumbled on stage because she got lightheaded because it was so overwhelming for her, and so she had to kind of get her breath and walk towards the stage in case
Right.
she felt sick or whatever. But no, she kept pushing and she made it, and people were happy. And thank you to, I'll say it in Spanish, gracias a Nortex, porque Nortex sin Mario, sin Patty, sin toda la organización de ese grupo de gente, no hubieran hecho nada. Ellos eran los que querían estirar a Elsa y tenían años de quererlo hacer, y gracias a Dios, a todos se nos hizo. So,
Hablas español muy bien.
es que soy mexicano.
Mexicano primero y luego americano.
No, I was born here in Texas. Yeah, Houston, Texas is my home, but my mom comes from Mexico, a little town.
So tenían que
outside.
hablar español en la casa.
En la casa hablamos español y en la escuela inglés. Yeah.
It's crazy, right? Because back in the day, older parents, that's how they were like, hey,
Yeah.
aquí van a hablar por español.
Sí.
En la escuela, allá aprenden inglés,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Pero acá, español.
Yeah.
And then those were our grandparents.
Yeah.
And then our parents, well, shit, they used to speak Spanish amongst each other, and then they would get in trouble.
Yes.
So then
Yeah.
it changed for our generation. It
Yeah.
changed to like, okay, well, I really don't want you guys to speak Spanish because I don't want you to get in trouble like we did for speaking Spanish.
Right.
It's
yeah.
crazy,
It's
right?
Crazy. It is crazy.
That's kind of where the
mentality.
language is kind of gone away. My Spanish is not perfect.
Okay.
Right?
Me either, but yeah.
But I can carry a conversation like.
Yeah.
I wouldn't die of hunger in Mexico.
In
that's for
Mexico,
sure.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's right.
I think most people know una cerveza,
Sí,
right?
un taco, quiero
un
dos
taco,
tacos, sí.
whatever.
Unas enchiladas.
Over here, I heard a comedian the other day. He said he went to order a burrito,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Oh, señor, ¿cuántos?" And he was like, "Me? Like, it's just me by myself."
Mm-hmm.
But she said, I thought
Yeah,
there was like a
burritos.
Mexican behind me or something, but
Yeah.
I speak English, right?
Yeah.
So then I sat down. The guy's like, I sat down, and I said, hey, you know what? Dame este burrito.
Sí.
And the waiter said, oh, that's not a burrito. That's a wrap.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
He's like, well,
Same
God
thing.
damn, you want me to speak Spanish? You want to
Same
call our
thing.
food a wrap? You know what I mean?
And it's a Mexican
And so they
burrito.
call the tostada a flatty,
A flatty.
and a taco a foldy.
Oh, folding.
It's a
Who does
joke,
that?
JC,
That's
it's a
crazy.
joke.
No, people can't do that.
We can't change things like that.
funny.
So North Texas is good, man, and now, you're doing your own thing.
Yeah.
And you got the single out. The cumbia's gonna come out here in the next couple of weeks or
Yeah,
so.
si Dios quiere, yeah.
Go out there, dude, and
Yeah.
get on that TikTok, bro.
Yeah.
I promise you, if you're not doing that already, look, I sincerely mean this. If you can, you have, and then you're H-Town.
Yeah.
The dudes like DJ Sip, the 1000s, those dudes get your stuff. They're gonna spin you nomás porque you're from Houston.
Yeah, that's
right. You know what I mean?
awesome.
You're
That's
a
awesome.
hometown. You're a hometown to them.
Yeah.
But those two start spinning, bro. People start like, hey, dude, play that one from JC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
it spreads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you got to do that. Social media is a powerful tool if used right.
Yeah.
It can also be something negative. We've
yeah.
seen here in the last month or so, Tejano, we hit ourselves in the face all the time
Yeah.
with negative stuff.
stuff that
You know,
happens,
and I always try to make a positive out of a negative.
Yeah.
But sometimes
You can't.
you can't,
Yeah.
right? You know, and what's sad, bro, is that, I wish that there was 3,000 people watching our live right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But, let you
Yeah.
punch somebody at Nortex in the face,
And you'll have
and it was
more
caught.
of that.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got the guy who punched somebody in the face.
Yeah.
We'll have 3,000 people.
They
Where is
want
he?
the real,
They want to know
man.
why you punched
Yeah,
him. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So that's how I say it.
It's,
You know what I mean?
It's like that everywhere, man. All social media is like that. The more drama, the more people you're going to get to watch. And but yeah, no, little by little, people pick up, man. They
And where are you recording at? Where are you recording, JC? Who's
So-
doing your singles?
Yeah, Music World Latin is my sister Lynn's record label. It's a part of Music World Entertainment, which is Matthew Knowles, Beyonce's father. And so Lynn opened the Latin part of that division. And so, so she's the one that really is putting my music out. It's our music. That song that I sang, she wrote that song. And we
Wait a minute. The song you just sang?
Yes, yeah.
Lynn wrote that?
Yeah, years ago, I think. I don't know how many years.
Well, I could tell you this.
Yeah, right?
I've been on speakerphone while she's working.
Yeah.
She ain't writing shit like that. I could tell you that. That lady is ruthless, brother.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But she's got that passion for music. My mom wrote so many songs, and I really feel that she does take after my mom. We both kind of try to be creative like my mom, and but she's really good at putting those words together and melodies, and Mike and her work together. Mike Garcia.
So do you have any songs that your mom wrote back in the day that maybe you might want to take out of that folder and bring out? And the reason I say this is like the other day I had shout out to Los Aguilares, right?
Yeah.
Legendary Tejano group.
Saludos.
I had the family, right? Because they've all passed.
Yeah.
I had the Theo that played. He was their drummer, right? He was the youngest one in Yata. He's old, right?
Yeah.
But dude, they brought me their book
Yeah.
of songs.
Yeah.
And dude, for me to hold that in my hand, to open it up and be able to see, we're not talking, Microsoft Word and these,
Handwritten stuff. Yeah.
Handwritten stuff, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
And to think about somebody like Los Aguilares, right? To be holding the book wherever they wrote this on the bus or coming back from whatever, you know what I mean? A little restaurant where they're getting a taco or something.
Yeah.
You just don't know. Music comes to people at different times.
Yes, and they didn't have cell phones to record or type up lyrics or, and the melody pops in their head and they, can sing it and record it and not forget it. No, my mom, I remember, ay, se me una canción, and she'd be writing and she'd be singing it and she wouldn't forget it. It's incredible. There's people like that. Same thing for my sister. She something comes in her mind, her melody or whatever, and then we start layering words and a poem. We talked about that with Elsa too. My mom, it's almost like she wrote. It's like poetry. It's really what it is, and her story. And there's a beginning and an end. And songwriting today is a little different. It's not like it used to be, but I think everybody, it's what do they call it? Sign of the times. Everybody, it changes. Everybody does their own kind of creativity, and they go with what the modern stuff is. And
so JC, when since your sister wrote the song, going to the studio when you recorded the song, was Lynn there through the whole process?
Yeah. She sat there. She was our note taker. Anytime we stacked anything or we layered any kind of tracks and stuff like that, she would, this day you recorded Cabasa, and and all those things. She's part of the production part of it.
So was she being like Lynn work mode? Like, hey, it doesn't go like that, bro.
No.
I wrote it. That's not the way. She didn't do that at all.
No. Lynn is tough when it comes to business. But when it comes to the creative side of it, she
lets you be.
Oh yeah, she's good. Yeah, I have to say that she's right there.
Lynn holds a special place in my heart, man. She's somebody that I can call, and I know it's going to be straight to the point, and this is how it is, and whatever. And you know what? From the very first time that I met her, and not because she's here, right? But the very first time that I met her, man, it's been a couple of years. She has always been so raw and really believed in what I was doing. I mean, she could look at what we have now. I can promise you, when she came 2 years ago, we had I had one phone and, a couple of microphones.
And
You
look
know
at
what
all
I mean?
these, look at this production behind. If people could see all this is so cool, you know.
It's crazy, right? How much stuff that shout out to Eddie, the producer. He makes it all happen, man.
Jamming, man.
But no, going to your sister, bro. She is super awesome, and we. As a matter of fact, I interviewed your niece, Demi.
I was about to ask you.
Yeah, I interviewed Demi, and it was a great interview.
She's here. Oh, hey, Demi.
Oh, hello, Demi. How you doing?
So she's been through this already.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But she got Bumper when I was still learning. If she comes now, it's going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
But where I was going is that, even after the show, most people just like, hey, we take a picture, and they're kind of out the door.
Yeah.
Your sis didn't, bro. She stayed and she talked to me, and she doesn't know this. She's gonna hear it now.
Yeah.
But it almost lit a fire on my butt.
Yeah.
In a sense, to where somebody of her stature of doing what she does, seeing me and saying, you know what, you have something here.
Yeah.
Like whatever you do, just keep doing what you're doing. And don't change. It'll with time it'll come.
Yeah.
And I've stuck to her words, dude. And slowly but surely the show's been growing organically. And we're just little by little, ahí vamos. You know what I'm saying? And people are like, Bump, the show's. I said, dude, I always tell people, ahí vamos. Like just let it be. Whatever comes of it, comes of it. We're not trying to be movie stars here.
Yeah.
But all I'm trying to do is for people to recognize who JC is.
Thank you.
Right, and play your music.
You give us the opportunity to do that, and so thanks for keeping up, pushing, because, again, without people that are doing stuff like this or social media and stuff like that, we it's hard to reach people, and so we appreciate it. All of the hard work
for sure, man, for sure.
Put together.
JC, this is the part of the show where I give the microphone to my guest.
Yeah.
And
I already have it. It's right here.
Well, you have it, but I shut my mouth. I don't have anything, right?
Okay.
Any saludos, any thank yous, anything you want to say, use the platform. Let people know, whatever. We missed something that you really wanted to say, now's your time.
Yeah, we actually didn't talk about this part, but I do want to mention, Vitrola 5. Vitrola 5 is the team that put me, all of our music together for Music World Latin, and Lynn, my sister. She's part of the team. Mike Garcia, everybody knows who he is, Michael. Guitar player, arranger, songwriter, because he helps my sister with melodies and stuff like that. Jesse Vasquez, her husband, incredible drummer. A lot of these people were part of Elsa back then. So Vitrola 5 includes Demi, my niece. She's part of our production team. On that song, if you hear the flute part, that part is her actually playing, acoustic flute. And so we wanted to add that part to it because it sounds so, I don't know. To me, that song
makes it different.
It makes it different. Lo que te prometí sounds kind of old school a little bit. And it starts like with the record player, which is part of what my mom's idea was.
The
my mom's
staticky
records.
part of it.
Yeah. And so I do want to mention Vitrola 5 is who we are, and that's why we are bringing this music to everybody. And thanks to you for allowing us to put it here. To let your fans listen to it. And I'm a fan too, by the way.
Thank you. Man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys go out there, look up JC, and what's the correct pronunciation of your last name?
Almanza.
Almanza.
Yeah. It's kind of like Bonanza.
I'll get it right.
Almanza.
JC Almanza.
Almanza.
Right? No, Almanza, JC Almanza. Make sure you guys get on iTunes, download it, put them on there, and then when the cumbia comes out, make sure you go back and check it out. Yes. We'll see if we can twist Lynn's arm in Vegas, and maybe she can get it out a little sooner than later. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, because if that voice is behind that song, I can just imagine the voice that's going to be on the cumbia. JC, from Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, bro, I wish you nothing but success, dude.
Likewise. Thank you.
Here's what you got. I talk to people every week, right?
Yeah.
You got a big jump start, bro.
Yeah.
One, you're an amazing vocalist.
Thank you.
But the main part, you have a badass team behind you.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You have a badass team that knows the industry, that knows, where to go, what to poke, what not to poke, and where to go. So with that behind you, I think you're going to do very, very well.
Yeah. We're super proud.
Just let's get on that social media and start pushing the hell out of it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So guys, make sure you download JC's new single.
Yeah, Lo que te prometí. and it's off of Music World Latin.
All right. So I'm going to put you on the spot one more time before we leave.
Yeah.
Right? Because Isaac's over there. He
wants
oiled
to
up
play.
all that WD-40.
It's all about Isaac over there.
Right.
He wants to play.
He oiled up WD-40. Let's, we're going to say goodnight. We're going to play one verse of the song that he sang a little bit earlier. Just maybe you just joined us a little bit late and you don't want to hit rewind later. You want to hear what this guy has. We're going to end the show with that. So everybody who joined us tonight, thank you guys so much. We'll see everybody tomorrow night, Las Vegas at the pool party. I will be there. Eddie will be there. Make sure you guys come out and check us out. We're going to be giving out golden tickets. So don't forget, if you got a cool bathing suit, you got a cool beach vibe. I can't disclose how many tickets I have, but I got quite a bit of golden tickets. Well, pinche Willy Wonka.
I want to.
Right? So we're going to be Willy Wonka style. We're going to have golden tickets. If you get a golden ticket, right, after the pool party, you're going to be invited with the golden ticket to a private suite with a private, intimate, one-on-one, unplugged with an artist. I can't tell you who yet, but you're going to want to be there, I promise you. So make sure you got a cool vibe. So that means, like, okay, vatos, don't be showing up in Speedos, homie. I don't want to see Speedos. Eddie, are we giving away tickets to Speedos?
No Speedos.
I can't say that. Right? That'll be bad. But if you match, I don't know, maybe if you're matching your girl or, I don't know, something that stands out about you. Maybe you just vibing to the music. Stephanie, J.R. Gomez, I mean, those dudes have high energy, so I know the pool party is going to be high energy. We'll be ready to rock and roll, so be looking out for me and Eddie. Come find us. We'll have lights and cameras and all kinds of things going on. Come get your golden ticket and come hang out with us at the private, intimate, unplugged that we're going to have Thursday night right after the pool party at your own, not your own private suite, a private suite. You can't stay there. You gotta go. You gotta leave after the concert. You gotta go, right? So JC, again, man, thank you so much, dude, for blessing us with being on an episode of Bumpers Wacky. Dude, this is your home, bro. When you come out with whatever, we're going to exchange numbers here. Anything you need from me, we're here to help you, bro.
If you'll have me back, I'll be back.
Yeah, no, for sure. A voice like that, we're having you back. We're having you back for sure. So we're going to end the show with a little verse of his single right now. Make sure you guys go download it. And everybody who tuned in tonight, thank you guys so much. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, Las Vegas, Thursday night.
Vegas, here we go. Yo sé que me amabas, pero no realicé. Y ahora despierto y empiezo a ver dónde estarás. Quisiera saber momentos felices que siempre soñé, porque te fuiste. Quisiera saber. Y es que sigo extrañando tu amor, pidiendo perdón, que vuelvas junto a mí, porque sé que un día regresarás y que encontrarás lo que te prometí. Thank you, Papa.
Thank you. JC, make sure you guys check it out. Lo que te prometí. Download it. We'll see you guys tomorrow, Las Vegas. Y'all have a good one.
All right.
We're out.
Yeah.